Hello everybody, my name is FlexDragon457 and it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, but I'm here now. Welcome to Chapter 1 of the Apex Legends book. In this chapter, Pathfinder is going to be interviewing AJ Shea, also known as Lifeline. Starting off with the Pathfinder Memory Log, Day 1. Today I hit the open road on a transport in space to meet my friend AJ Shea, but her thousands of number 1 fans call her Lifeline. The messages I found gave me the first batch of clues that I think can lead me to my creator. There was one clue that looked familiar, and that's Chevrex. After having my life saved a number of times by AJ's heal drone Doc, I remember reading its system signature as Chevrex Inc. Maybe she can help. Hey, maybe she's my creator. Then it goes on to Lifeline's bio. Real name AJ Shea, age 24, homeworld of Samathi. AJ Shea, aka Lifeline, isn't someone you would expect to find in the Apex games. The child of wealthy war profiteers, she left home when she learned of the damage her family had caused and enlisted in the Frontier Corps, a humanitarian organization that aids frontier communities in need. She's since devoted her life to helping others and joined the Apex games to fund the Frontier Corps with her winnings. Since no one in the games is innocent, they all know what they signed up for, and every one of her victories means help for those in need. Lifeline has no problem engaging in the popular blood sport, or so she tells herself. She may seem sarcastic and callous, but deep down she wants to help people and make the world a better place. If that means taking a few people down in the process, so be it. Then goes on to the interview transcript. Hello, Lifeline. It's so fun to meet with you while neither of us are fighting. Lifeline, thank you. Not a problem, my sweet metal friend, and you can call me AJ. That's my name, AJ Shea. Wow, I didn't know you had a name. Cool, AJ. It ain't that often us legends get to chat about something that doesn't involve the games, or Mirage. It's always us just boasting about wins, reminiscing about those who couldn't make it past the first ring, or egging each other on while we wait for the drop. I remember the first time Crypto came aboard. Never seen anyone shut up Mirage so quickly. Yes, my best friend does talk a lot. I love that. Right, so what brings you my way? Need some patching up? Someone hurt? I don't know. It's possible that my creator is hurt. I haven't heard from them in ever. Still on that search, huh? To each their own, I guess. I wish I was more like you and didn't know my family. Of course, Of course, it wasn't always this way. I got to be grateful, I guess, in some way. I had everything I needed, everything I wanted, but at some big cost. That's the Chevrex way. Chevrex? I saw that on your drone, and in a recording I heard about for my creator. I can't believe everything we went through with my parents, and it led you right back here. But of course it's on Doc. That's where we both came from. My family owns Chevrex Inc., which I used to believe focused on safety and security. That's how they sold themselves to potential clients. It didn't matter who they were or which side they were on. Chevrex made them feel like they had just the right support to give. The people of the Outlands didn't know much about support, and I don't blame them, because in times of war, you take all the support you can get. It's been in the family for generations, but it's my parents who really took that thing to nowhere pretty. To them, the wars ain't nothing but a paycheck. I've heard about these wars ever since I woke up, but no one has really told me about them. It ain't exactly the most fun topic to chat about, unless you're Bangalore. I bet that girl could go on all day. Of course, she's not on the best side of history. Not to say there's actually a good side, but it ain't no secret that the IMC had some part in all 4 wars: corporate, Titan, Frontier, and even the Civil War out here in the Outlands, though they didn't even break a sweat in that one. Wow, that's a lot of wars. How is anyone still alive? I ask myself every day, Path. These wars go back quite some time too. All about power, all about greed. When I found out that my family's company was profiting off the frontier war, I spent the next year teaching myself everything there was to know about what started this whole deadly thing. I guess you could say I was trying to convince myself that what my parents were doing was something good, but it didn't really turn out the way I hoped. Maybe that's how Hammond himself would feel if he saw this place today. Hammond? I've heard of Hammond Robotics. Maybe he's my creator. You want to start way back there, huh? Well, give this a scan. It's all I've found during my search for truth. Then it goes into a kind of port. It says port connected, AJ Shea's tablet. And it's a timeline. Take a drink of water real quick. All right. 2122 to 2192, the impact and rise of Hammond Engineering. In 2122, Sheffield's asteroid impacts St. Louis, Missouri, Earth, nearly causing a human extinction-level event. An international scientific team is dispatched to the impact site led by Dr. Sam Sheffield, for whom the asteroid and the resulting canyon are named. After a 24-hour expedition deep into the impact site, Dr. Heinrich Henry Hammond emerges. Reports indicate his companions died from exposure to a powerful unknown element dubbed Element X. 5 years after Sheffield impact, Hammond presides over an influential international corporation called Hammond Engineering, with exclusive access to Element X. They make rapid breakthroughs in the contemporary understanding of physics. Meanwhile, the strain of climate change and overpopulation takes a toll on Earth's resources, and the quality of life degrades for all but the wealthy. The prospect of leaving Earth to alleviate these problems becomes popular, but no practical solution exists to make it a reality. Equipped with privileged scientific insights, Hammond seizes the opportunity to pioneer new advances in interstellar colonization, communications, and commercialization. In 2187, Hammond Engineering unveils the world's first operational interstellar jump drive, which allows spacecraft to cross vast distances at velocities approaching light speed. The first jump drive expedition uncovers habitable planets in nearby star systems. Today, these are known as the core systems. And it goes on to the next era, 2192 to 2292, the core systems. Fast fortunes are made by harvesting and transporting resources with jump drive equipped ships. Hammond Engineering, already a leader in advanced robotics, produces rare alloys from the ores gained in their interstellar mining operations. These are used to build robotic mechanisms for a variety of industrial functions. As Heinrich Hammond nears the end of his long natural life, he arranges a gradual drawdown of his involvement in Hammond Engineering. However, Hammond Engineering remains a key player in the core systems, where corporations maintain trade and communication routes vital to the region's survival. Attempts to regulate these corporations, though central interplanetary governance, are made on several occasions, but ultimately fail due to the organization's political and economic sway. Hammond Engineering anticipates eventual hostilities with many rival corporations and begins secretly orchestrating a series of political machinations, I guess. Business mergers and acquisitions with the core systems. These initiatives span nearly a century, ending in the formation of the system-spanning conglomerate known as the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation, or IMC. All Hammond-branded businesses, including Hammond Engineering, became its substreets. Goes on to the next era, and I'm not really going to take any chances with YouTube with this, but I'm going to upload, this is going to be part 1, and I'm going to upload part 2 after this. So, thanks for watching, or thanks for listening, but part 2 should be up by the time you watch this. It might not, but, I'll see you in the next video.